So on today's Top Chef Hyrule, we are making soups and stews. Now to get ingredients for the soups and stews. We'll do cream of mushroom soup first, which I have all the ingredients for, but I'm gonna go get them anyways. Number 1, the store. Ingredient number 1. Here.
Oh.
I'll take 1. Okay.
Oh.
Now, ingredient number 2. Rock salt. Rock salt we can get. A moment. Let's go. So we shall do this the realistic way. You can also buy rock salt, but we're gonna do it this way. Hello, Guardian. Hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. Guardian, or Madam Guardian. I don't know your gender. I don't know your gender. You are just a guardian. That's all I know. So, here is ore. Rock salt! Among other things. But we got the rock salt. That's all that matters. Okay. Now, next ingredient is any kind of mushroom. Literally, also right here, in the same area. We can get some of these mushrooms here. Mushrooms. So you can get sunshrooms. Boop. And after that, any type of herb or vegetable. So that can be any type of herb or vegetable. We'll go over here. Okay, so any type of herb or vegetable. So we got carrots down there. Carrots. You also got them guys. But we can easily just go whee and go boom. Boom. Dead. Alright. Carrot. 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 Acorn. 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 Carrot. Okay. And another carrot over here. Nice. Okay. You could also just go to the fairy fountains. They also have carrots. But we were coming up here anyways for something else. Because if you go up here, ah! Okay, now once we're up here. Okay, so this is Satori Mountain. Gotcha. Gotcha. Right there. Yep. Satori Mountain. Yep. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna go that way. That's where you can get a bunch of hardy durians right there. Yep, right there. That's a bunch of hardy durians. You can also get a bunch of mushrooms down there somewhere too. Where is that? Like there's a section that's just like a shit ton of mushrooms. But we're going over here. Her. Hyrule herb. And then you got all these things here too. You got amaranth, you got some hardy radishes, you got mighty thistle, you got all the saflinas, and then all these things. You got swift carrots, all the saflina again, and you got nightshade. Yep, you got all the things here. We'll come back later. Because that is all the things that we need for our soup, mushroom soup, cream of mushroom soup. That's what we're making right now. Yes. Alrighty then, let's go. Let's take that off of there. Thank you. Now that we have all of our ingredients for our cream of mushrooms soup, I keep wanting to say soup. It is milk, rock salt, rock salt, and then mushroom any kind. I know I picked the sun shroom, but I'm gonna use my Hylian shroom because you know you can get those anywhere, honestly. And I have a bunch of those. And then our herb. We'll do our Hyrule herb. And that's it. You know what? Nah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, cook. Cream of mushroom soup. And that is how you make cream of mushroom soup. That is all. And now we're gonna make creamy heart soup. It is pretty. So we have to get hardy radishes. Or big hardy radish. One of the two. Fresh milk. Volt fruit and hydromelon. So those two will be fun. So we'll get the milk first. Because obviously, milk is right over there. Milk. You know what? You guys know where to get milk. Because I just got milk. Instead of getting milk, how about we get the hardy radish? Because there's hardy radishes right up here. Let's go up here. You don't need apples, but I like to grab them. Anyway, right over here is some hardy radishes. Hardy radish. There's also another one over here too. Somewhere. Here it is. There's another one right here. We might need it later, so I'm gonna just leave it there for now. So then we need the Volt Fruit and Hydromelon, which obviously to the desert. To the desert. To the desert we travel. Now we must dress for the desert. Love it. Okay. So, you know what? Actually, we got the sand pants. Let's go. Okay. So, Volt Fruit right here. There we go. Okay. Now, Hydromelons. So if you walk all the way around to the back of this, or if you go right over here, actually, I think it's right beside the statue. Yeah, there's some right here. I remember that there's some here somewhere. Somewhere around this statue there is, in fact, Hydromelons. Unless I've just lost it, which is very possible, honestly. Are there not some right here? Have I lost it? I have in fact lost my mind. Ha! I knew it. I knew there was somewhere. Hydromelon. That was everything. Yeah, that's everything. So we'll go back and make the food. Meow. Okay, let's go! Okay, now that we have our ingredients for the creamy heart soup. The hearty creamy soup. Anyway, we got that stuff. So we got milk, the fresh milk, and our hearty radish, and our hydromelon, and our volt fruit. Okay, that is all, yes. Okay. And now we cook. Let them cook. Just let them cook. Haha! Creamy heart soup. Okay, that is all. That is how you make that. Yep. Look at it. So amazing. So good. Yes. Okay. I'm dressed like a peasant because now we're gonna make the veggie cream soup. Which take a carrot, any kind, fortified pumpkin, fresh milk, and rock salt. So we already got rock salt earlier. We got fresh milk earlier. You know how to do that. I showed you where to get carrots too. Wow. So really, I just have to go get a pumpkin. Okay. Well, we'll go get a pumpkin then. Unfortunately, we have to buy a pumpkin. Okay, so we can buy pumpkins here. In Kakariko. In Kakariko. In Kakariko. Yeah! Hello, sir. Can I buy it? Can I buy that? Can I buy that thing? Ugh. Thanks, sir. Goodbye. I guess that's literally all we need because we got all the other things. Okay. Bye. Back to Hatino. It's a lot of fast travel-y stuff. Okay. Let's go. So, veggie cream soup is a carrot. Any kind of carrot. We'll do this one. Because I got 30 of them. Fortified pumpkin. Do I not have any of those left? Wow, I didn't have any of those left. Okay, well I needed to get one anyways. Fresh milk. And rock salt. Let them cook. Woo, veggie cream soup. Yay! Okay. Now we shall make pumpkin stew. Which you know how to get the fortified pumpkin and fresh milk, but I need to get another pumpkin because I don't have enough. So I have to go get that anyways. I'm going the wrong way. Whee! And now, we have to get some goat butter, and I think there's goat butter over here. I think there's goat butter in here. Haha, goat butter. Yeah, you have to buy goat butter regardless. I'll take one of them. There's also swift carrots here if you want to just buy them instead of going and foraging, but also, it's, you know, you can literally go get it yourself. Whee! Okay, now we also need to bantha wheat. So for to bantha wheat, we gonna go over here. Let's go to this shrine here. If you go over to the Tabantha Bridge. Okay. Let's go. So we're gonna go right over here. So see, there's the Tabantha stable. The Tabantha Bridge stable, I'm sorry, whatever. There's that other shrine. You could also travel to that if you want. Just make sure to cross this bridge over to here. We're gonna go right down here. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, of course. Okay. Okay. Now that I got rid of that dumbass. So we're gonna turn off, oh, it is turned off. Just kidding. Frog. But anyway, you're gonna come over here and just cut some grass. You got Tabantha wheat and another Tabantha wheat. Woohoo! That's all you needed. That's all you gotta do. Over here. Tabantha. I literally just crossed the Tabantha Great Bridge. I'm dyslexic. And you just come over here and you just cut a bunch of grass right here. Without going in here where the guardian is. You know, that guy. Yep, anyway. And now we go back over here. If I can hit the right thing. And now we're gonna make some pumpkin stew. Okay. Let's go make some pumpkin stew. Okay, pumpkin stew. We got a fortified pumpkin all the way at the end. We got fresh milk. Fresh milk right there. And we got goat butter. Butter. And some Tabantha wheat. Right there. And we cook it. Let them cook. We got tough pumpkin stew. Now we gonna make some carrot stew. And we already know where all that stuff is, so here we go. Don't have to go do it. We got some carrots. We got 2 carrots, because we're gonna make it where it doesn't have any effect, because I don't care. 2 effects will cancel out the effect. So since we have Endura carrots and Swift carrots, it'll cancel it out, so it'll just be regular carrot stew. Okay, so, yeah, 2 carrots, the Tabantha wheat, fresh milk, and goat butter. That is all we need for that one. You can just do 1 carrot, and it'll give you the effect, but I don't want an effect, so. Carrot stew! Carrot stew! And that was easy. Next is cream of vegetable, which is another thing we know how to do. We know where these things are too. Because we just need a herb or vegetable. Hyrule herb, we know where to find that. And then we need rock salt. We can find that easy too. And also fresh milk. We already bought some. And we just toss it in there. Cook. Let 'em cook. Cream of vegetable soup. Now we got meat stew now. Let's make some meat stew. So we got raw meat or raw bird drumstick. Some Tabantha wheat, which we know where it is. Goat butter, that we know where it is. And fresh milk, that we know where it is. So let's go get some meat. I'm gonna go hunting. Gotta find something. Oh. That'll work. There we go. Ta-da! Or, got that fox too. That fox will drop raw meat instead of like the other types of meat, just raw meat. There we go, we got those. Whee! Didn't even have to go that far. Nice. Okay, so we got the things. And the things, it's the raw meat or the drumstick. Whoop, whoop. We'll use the raw meat. Actually, no, we'll use the drumstick because I have more of those. We'll hold 2 of those. And then the Tabantha wheat. The butter. And the milk. And I got some meat stew. Woo! Now we got prime meat stew. crime. Whee! So prime meat stew consists of prime raw meat or raw bird's thigh, and then the bantha wheat, goat buttered fresh milk. So we're gonna go get some meat. You know where good meat is? Over here. So like Kakariko Village. You go in here and there's always deer there. There's always deer. Alright, here we go. Look at it. It's a bloopy. It's a bloopy. Bye, bloopy. Okay, anyway. Oh look! Damn it! You damn deer. Ah, haha! Raw prime meat, bitch. Let's go. Since I cut that, I might as well take it, I guess. Alright, that's all we need. Ha 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 ha! That was fast. Anyway. Okay, now we got our prime meat. We'll make our prime meat stew. Now for our prime meat stew, we shall take prime meat, our goat butter, our bantha wheat, and our milk. Yes. And cook. Prime meat stew. For our gourmet meat stew, we have to find gourmet meat. Or a raw whole bird. It's bantha wheat, goat butter, and fresh milk. So we will go get our raw gourmet meat. So you'll have to go over here. So the great horned, the rhinoceroses, they're not rhinos, are they? What are they? Is it? What is that called? We go to the Hebra region. We'll travel to this tower. It'll be fine. So we need to find the great horned rhino, or a moose. The moose in the woods and isn't. That's why we can do bowling. There's a moose. Oh, whoopsies. Hey! We just got 2 of them. 2. Now, if you're feeling frisky, you can always go get a raw whole bird at the castle in the dining room. Should we do that? Meh. Why not? Now let's change into our snaky clothes. I like to be sneaky. Also, it speeds me up, so that's fun. I like to go fast. And you know what else we're going to do? Because I don't feel like messing with them. Get you out of the way. Gotta blend in. Gotta blend in. I feel like you just licked me. Fuck. So you can lay this across there, but I don't even do that because I'm like, I can like... Hello. Bye bye. There's also a cookbook here you can look at, and it has recipes. Did it not look like he just licked me? Like, excuse me, sir. Why would you lick at me? God. Disgusting. Disgusting. There you go, another one of them right over here. Hi, guy. Hi, my guy. Him will kill. Kill this one here, too. Alright. Good, dead. Alright.
The roof's protection is now.
Sorry, Rook. I kind of cut you off there, but... Now we shall go change into our Moblin.
Ready to roll.
Moblin mask. There's Moblin guy right there. Moblin guy, why are you following me? Weirdo. Okay, now we are gonna go in here to the dining room. See, look at this. Look at this buffet. It's got a raw whole bird, which is what we're looking for. A bird thigh also. You got some meats here. You got the raw bird's drumstick, the raw meat, and the raw prime meat. You got some rock salt. You got some mighty bananas. You got a molduga fin, and a hydromelon, and an apple, and a fleet lotus seed. You also got some other stuff over this way, if you guys would get out of my way. Weird. You got some hardy truffle, some silent shrooms, a razor shroom, a big hardy truffle, a chill shroom, a stamella, stack shroom, rush shroom, a sun shroom, a hiding shroom, and you got some raw gourmet meat. It is quite amazing, yes. Alright, and that is all we need there, yep. Okay, goodbye! And we leave the area! So that's where you can get a bunch of stuff too. Alright, let's go! Alright. Now we got our stuff, let's make this thing. Gourmet meat. And we got butter. And tomato wheat. And milk. Cook. Gourmet meat stew! Creamy meat soup. Which we already know all those things. You need a meat or poultry, any kind. So we have a shit ton of these drumsticks, so we'll use those. And then you need a vegetable or herb of any kind. We'll do this one. Which is, you know, Hyrule herb. The most common herb. And we got rock salt. And fresh milk. You know, fresh milk is a common theme. You're gonna need fresh milk for any of the soups or stews. It's just a thing. Alright, now we got creamy meat soup. Creamy meat soup. This is for creamy seafood stew. Vegetable or herb of any kind. Fresh milk, rock salt. And then you need a fish, a snail, or a crab. We will go find all three. Number 1, fish. Number 1, fish. Got a fish. Got an armored carp. Got 2 armored carps. Okay, so that's fish. You can also find more armored carp. Armored carp. Oh, you bitch. There's lots of frogs. Ha! Got you, bitch. Anyway, okay. Anyway, so we got a snail right here. A sneaky river snail. I also got a stamina mushroom right here too. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Sometimes the sneaky river snail will be over here. You got armored carp right there. You also have an armored carp right here. So sometimes the sneaky river snail will be over here too. It's not this time. Sometimes it'll be over there too, like on that little island right there. You feel like bomb fishing. But sometimes I got my carp in here. Sometimes there will be a sneaky river snail here. There's not today. Nope, not today. Well, another place. Oh, why are we climbing? Okay, another place you can get sneaky river snail. In Kakariko! Oh, look, the apple is back. Sneaky river snail. 3 of them. All the time. Always. Okay. Now we got fish and snails. And now we got crabs. You can get crabs here. I like to go here and get crabs sometimes along this road. Or you can go to Zora's domain and get them underneath the domain here, like around this little stuff here. Or, where there's a shit ton of them, you go to the beach. Any of the beaches. We just will go to Lurlin. That is the easiest place. And to get our crabs, yay! Let's go get crabs. Alright, where's our crabs at? Where the crabs at? I don't need you. Crab! Got an iron shell crab. Oh, we got a razor claw crab right here. Oh, look at this. There's a blue shell, hardy blue shell snail right here. We'll take it. If we don't use it for this one, we use it for the next one. Some of these rocks have crabs underneath them. Oh, razor claw, yep. There's another razor claw right here. And we got our iron shell right there. So if you go in the shallow waters here, you can find this in holes. Also, it's easier if you go when it's dark. There's a net. Oh, there's a crab. There you go. Crabs. And there's usually a hardy blue shell snow right here. So look at that. Another crab. You can find more over here and stuff too. So. But all the porgies here, you know, you got your porgies. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There's porgy. Porgies. Yeah, you got the mighty porgies and the iron, not the iron, armored porgies. Now, if you want a different type of crab, that's when you go up here to Zora's domain. Let's try it. Why not, right? Might as well go up there. Okay. Now, we don't even have to go very far. Because literally, right here. There's also another one on the other side usually, too. Oh! There you are. Got you. We also got Fleet Lotus seeds. Look at that beautiful dive. Did you see that? It's beautiful. Well, usually there's some crabs under here too. Oh, we got chillfin trout right here though. Ah! There's one. See, I knew they had them down here too. They're usually down here too. There's another one. Alright, now we got all of our ingredients. Shall we go? Let's go! Back to our house. Alright, let's go! Okay. Now we can make 2 more things. Yes. So our creamy seafood stew. We will use a fish and a crab. How about that? Wanna do that? Let's do that. We'll get one of these. Actually, we got a bunch of the armored ones. We'll hold one of these, and a crab, which we got plenty of. We'll eat one of those. And then we got fresh milk, and a rock salt. And herb or vegetable. Herb or vegetable. Any of them. Cook. Let them cook. Tough, creamy seafood soup. And since we used the fish and the crab that had the same effect, it has the effect. Is that the final thing? Clam chowder. And clam chowder is literally, you have to use. You must use a hearty blue shell snail, which we've found already. And then fresh milk. and Tabantha wheat, and butter. Butter! Cook. And that's hearty clam chowder. It gives you 3 extra hearts that I don't need. Teehee. And there you have all of the soups and stews in this game. Yes, all of them.